Kia ora, guys. Rita the Kiwi here, and we're back in for some more Omicron tribal quests, and just look at this. Look at this right here. They're on the nose before, but this is just blatant. The Restaurateur's Guide to the Dragonstar. They're just going heavy into Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy references at this point. Great, they're just brilliant. Alright. Last Dregs management would like to discuss the further development of your business plan. Alright. Let's get into it. Well, massive status thriving. According to recent scans, the air also emit please vibrations. They aren't the only ones. Members of quite a few civilizations have been enjoying the Mi's frolic. The customer satisfaction has risen accordingly. On that note, it's just about time for our regular rounds in the cafe. Give me a second. Care to join? Seeing my mic spike a bit, but it seems fine. Alright, we're going up there. Travel to the last dregs. What's going on with the dashboard? It looks frozen. Well, let me just refresh my dashboard. Normally that line goes all the way to there. I'll just watch it like this. Alright. As you can see, the Last Dregs is now patronized by entities of all ages, and we have expanded our beverage range to accommodate both the young and the very, very old accordingly. Now the Miz and the air have settled in. The timing to introduce new patrons is optimal. As a matter of fact, I was thinking the same. We've had such good luck with the air, it only seems natural we invite the dragon snakes. They too are residents of Ultima Thule after all. Whirl, shall this unit scan your cranial cavern for irregularities? We Omicrons are the dragon's mortal enemies. They would not willingly break bread or any other substance with us. Projections indicate they may be traumatized by the very suggestion. Are you worried about them? How endearing! Yet, if Ultima Thule is to move forward, its people cannot remain married in the conflicts of the past. It would befoul the dynamis for one thing, and bugger up our hard work. You must learn to live in harmony. Royal acknowledge, but this unit will excuse itself from promotional efforts. The probability of the Dragonstar's life forms reacting adversely to Omicron presence in their territory exceeds acceptable parameters. Parameters. It may be risky, but if the dragons are to believe the Omicrons have turned over a new leaf, I can think of no better ambassador. You may not be able to rewind time and unconquer the Dragonstar, but you certainly strive to do better in the future we're creating. Dynamis makes the impossible possible. You said so yourself. Encouragement tentatively internalized. This unit will attempt to serve as an ambassador for peace. Then it is off to Restaurateur we go. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. This unit has detected an additional hurdle to fulfilling the current objective. Excuse me, can I interest you in anything? Anything at all? Hello? Ignoring me won't make me go away. I wondered how a tough of loss did come to clamour so, but 'tis no more than one of thy strange companions. This explaineth much. Wilt thou not leave me to my slumber? So long have I been weary. We have just the thing for that. Coffee! Delectable cuisine as well. Why not stop by the last dregs and see what civilizations of Ultima Thule are raving about? I realize that you may have complicated feelings about my Omicron friend here, but we would nevertheless offer you a place to eat, drink, and be merry. Art thou attempting to provoke me? Though I suppose it matters not. Neither grief nor hate stir within me, for my flame hath long since flickered and died. Well, the news that you do not wish to inflict vengeance obliteration upon the Alphatron star should be welcome. However, this unit finds it unexpectedly difficult to process. Are you certain you do not desire revenge, not even a micron? It may be advisable to gnaw on this unit in the name of experimentation, lest your conclusion be premature. To what end? The destruction of a single machine changeth not, meaneth not. I, we dragons, once revered as thou wouldst have me do. I once revelled as thou wouldst have me do. In the mountain's shadow did we gather to sing, yet even our melodies are naught but memory now. If I no longer weep for the silence, machine, why dost thou believe I have aught to spare for thee? Well, conversational difficulty levels critical. This unit requests permission to retreat. Not so fast. The Kremlin's apocalyptic aggression didn't stop us, and neither will this dragon's depression. All our patrons have needed a little help in learning to hope again. It's just a matter of discerning what they value and how to provide it. Fortunately, we have the great Teru at our side. I've heard that you have no little experience treating with dragons. And though the dragons here may not recall their passions, if the dragon song was any indication, their brethren on Atheres possess no such problem. Surely there's at least one dragon of your acquaintance with whom we can consult. VTuber will explain in terms we can understand. Vednov is wise and has been kind to me. I like VTuber. Vitra? Sartrap of rats at hand? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of calling him away from his work for this. Nice, should chose the other one. Vednov it is then. As leader of her people and an arbiter of peace, she must have some advice about disagreeable dragons. And she doesn't sound like the sort to let her elders on the Dragonstar wallow for eternity. Aetherius historical records are not registered to this unit's database, but the proposed course sounds logical as described. It is statistically probable that they will not welcome assistance from a former enemy, but this unit believes we must restore hope to dragonkind. Then it's decided! Do we need a pack chassis wax or anything? Each unit must remain in Ultima Thule to ensure the smooth operation of the last dregs while allied lifeforms are away. However, a portable communications drone can be dispatched for the journey. How convenient. Let's make for Angst try and post-haste. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, dun, dun. All the way to Giovannia. Didn't expect us to actually take the dragon. I thought we would just go talk to them. Bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Dost thou ever rest, little one? Thou hast brought salvation to the star, yet thy countenance bespeaks submission. Look how tiny the communication device is. The will of the star hath blessed thee with charming companions. Yet to think I should meet one of the machines that drove my grandsire from the Dragonstar. 'Tis like unto a bedtime fable. Fear not, for I shall not rebuke thee. Thou wouldst not be the first to call an old foe friend. 'Tis the fate of the dragons that concerneth me. To condemn them to an empty existence furthermore would be cruel indeed. This unit did not expect to find you so pleasant alive. It is difficult to locate the proper lexial data. Jamming Waste shared data about the dragons of Atheres during the journey, but this unit struggles to process that those who embrace an ageless existence upon the star are the same species as the life forms we encountered in Ultima Thule. Your dragons too face countless battles and great suffering, yet they emerge whole. This unit wonders how much can be attributed to faith in their allied units, and how much to the resilience of their hope. Or is these two variables one and the same? Which brings us back to our proposal here. Is there anything we can say to the dragons of Ultima Thule? that might open their hearts to embrace hope once more? My sire, House Vega, oft spoke of Midgarsummer's tales of the Dragonstar. For from these memories was our soul unborn. Tis mine understanding that the Dragonstar possess a sacred peak replenishment, and 'twas my grandsire's longing for its heights that drew him to nest upon Atheres. Mine ancestors doubtlessly felt its loss as keenly, yet their despair hath given way to exhaustion. The memory 'tis but a dull ache in their hearts. Restore to them the memory untainted by bitterness, and they may yet be inspired as my grandsire once was. Words, however, shall not suffice. If not words, what about taste? We've managed to invoke joyful recollections via soup before. Surely we can do the same for dragons. That little dance. Previous customer data supports this hypothesis. However, due to processes, a culinary tradition as such as with the Gribeloffs, we must think outside standard parameters. Oh, dragons do not possess. Oh, I believe I have precisely what we need. Among the recipes provided to us by our Shellian collaborators is one from Ishgard, a dessert resembling soal. If that's not outside standard parameters, I don't know what is. A curious proposal, but thou art welcome to attempt it. Southwest of Angstrine lie Lucius minerals, their sheen not unlike those of the Dragonstar peaks. Collect them with my blessing. It sounds like we shall be gazing upon a resplendent and edible peak in no time. This unit requests that you return to the last dregs before initiating baking protocols. The utility of this drone's tiny digits is limited. Boom, 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 boom. Pretty good, this story. Bringing all the civilizations together. Here we go. There we go. Back to Ultimathu. Bum, 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 bum. What an appropriate mount to get after just visiting the dragons. Drone battery low. This unit has returned to its charging station despite jamming waves protests. ingredients consistent with the Dragonstar environmental records. Please initiate baking protocols. Consider them initiated. Dessert is go. They actually came. Remember, machine, 'tis only at the purported request of my kin across the expanse that I humble thee. Do not test my patience over long. We wouldn't dream of it. Now, if you'll come this way. I'm surprised that they actually convinced them. Thy tiny hands, what this for my sake? Yes, Teru's less tiny hands, and N7000 spiny Watsits also helped. We worked hard to make it as much like the holy peak of the Dragonstar as possible. Oh, do you like it? "'Tis difficult to say. My palate recalleth not what flavors once appealed. Visually, however, I see it. The peaks dividing the Dragonstar entwine, the bright clouds to shroud them. I feel the wind upon my scales, and I remember." It's a passing strange place this, yet for the newfound bond with my distant kin, and these memories gifted unto me, I am grateful. The gesture hath touched me, of that be certain. Do you feel better now? It's alright to miss home, everyone does sometimes. Indeed, how beautiful it was, our Dragonstar. How joyful its winds did brace our wings. I should like my kin to remember those days, no longer to mourn them, but to dream of them once more. This unit is pleased to hear your spiritual revival. However, it would be remiss of this unit not to remind you that our establishment employs a large Omicron staff. Your kin will be most welcome to join you, but would this not be intolerable to them? Metal warrior, thou art not the same as thou once were. No more are we. I know not what to make of this future, but I would linger no longer in the past. That is why you created this place, is it not? Well, logic circuits complete, threat level nominal, business status booming. However, this unit is experiencing an anonymous overflow, conditions mathematically insignificant to generate current levels of mission satisfaction. Further analysis required, initializing additional processes. Are you sure you aren't just happy? You know, like a squishy-wishy organic life form? An illogical life form such as yourself could not begin to understand this unit's internal workings. Terminating interaction. Goodbye. Don't you dare go into sleep mode, coward! We cannot let N7000's emotional dysfunction distract from our success. To Elysion, we'll drag it there if we must. He doesn't know how to drag it. So I'm gonna have to be the one to drag it. Oh, we woke him up. We don't need to drag him. That was nice. And fun. What a good transition. Whirl, please refrain from vibrating your vocal organs. This unit will continue processing anonymous satisfaction levels once Elysion status has been verified. Oh, dragon eggs. Oh, the peaks. I do hope that winds bless yonder peak. Inspiration has touched the dragon's hearts and given form to a nostalgic vista from the Dragonstar. Yet there is room for Elysion to grow and change. What other hopes will the power of Dynamis bring to life? This area is definitely for that other race. What a magical sight that was, and so pointy. Whirl harmony between dragons and Omicrons defies any and all prior projections. A rousing success then. Given historical events, it should not be possible per the laws of the universe. Only in Ultima Thule could such a thing occur. In that case, I'd better not hear you question our potential ever again. This is definite proof that we can do anything if we put our minds to it, no matter what your projections say. I was created by someone too, you know, but I don't believe that being artificial makes our experiences any less worthwhile. We're here and we're making a difference. Have a little faith, and that's what's living is all about. This unit did not realize that you were plagued by similar existential doubts, though it does explain your desire to pry into psyches you do not understand. Nevertheless, this unit will produce noises of generalized validation. Well, good. We've created a miracle here today, as well as new bonds between dragonkind that span time and space. I propose we bask in the glory for a while. Tribal quest complete. Reputation up. You have achieved honored reputation. Let's quickly hand in this one. We can accept the next lot. What level are we up to again? We're 6. So we've got 2 more quests left. Have we unlocked anything new? House item. Oh, wait, no? Yeah, house item. Food. So I think we get the mount at 7. It's usually 7 when you get the mount, if I remember correctly. To Elysion. So the dragon thing's added these eggs here and the backdrop. That's nice. Their space is actually so much bigger if you count the entire backdrop as their space than the other races. It's pretty funny. Bum bum. Boom 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 boom. Well, allied life form recognized. This unit will now proceed missions. Enjoy this mount for a bit longer until we have it properly. pretty cool. I do like it. I like the whole style of you just being small inside of something. Like this along with like the level 1 level checker. Oh, I'm going in the wrong direction. That's where I want to be. Am I really that far below? There it is. Alright. Goodbye now. Alright. With that, we are done. Oh well, it's gonna be quite a while before the next one of these streams. Ugh. I've been meaning to. I've said this at the end of every live stream, so I'll find something else and get back to regular streaming. Now I keep not. So I feel kind of bad if I promise that again, but I'll try. I promise to try. That's as much as I will. But I think that'll be it for tonight. So yeah, like usual, thanks for watching and tuning in, and until next time, bye bye.